Heyo everybody, it's Johnny5 Alive, and I am joined here with Chad.
Heyo.
And it's time to get some big air in another episode of Blueprint Spotlight, Flat Ride Edition. And check out this font. I've been doing this for the last 5 minutes. Oh wait, how did I do that?
It squishes.
I had a better angle last time, but yeah, the font is cool. This is insane.
That's crazy.
All right, but that's not what we're looking at today.
Oh.
Well, maybe later today. We have an absolutely noisy and bananas episode for you guys here today. We're gonna be kicking things off with Castle Planconia by Micreps, an advanced builder in this community. What do they have to say for us, Chant?
They say, welcome to Castle Planconia, home of the benevolent king and fire mage King Coaster. It started as a castle ride skin of frenzy frill with a lazy river moat, but quickly became quite a bit bigger. I added a resurgence drop tower and ended up going crazy with triggers and added a little story as well with some surprises. Hope you enjoy. This was meant to be a 4K blueprint, but it seems like there are issues when blueprinting triggered objects, so uploading as a park.
Wrong. I saved your blueprint. They uploaded it as a park, and I got so angry, and then I put it in a selection, and then I saved it as a blueprint. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing a ride, put it as a blueprint. No one's gonna download a park for your ride. They can't put a park in their park. Check this out. Was it this one? Where is it? Wait for it. Wait for it. Or was it this one? I don't know which one it is. It's one of these. Something goes absolutely apeshit in this.
So the reason why he made it a park was because when you make a blueprint, the triggers all just happen at once. But if you leave it as a park, it will go off as they intended. So this is probably not as they intended. But this is really cool. But
there's something absolutely crazy that happens. I mean, the whole castle's turning, which is crazy.
Really cool.
I caught a glimpse of it from the corner of my eye when I had the park going, and now it's not doing it.
Johnny's making stuff up?
I swear to God, something crazy happens here. I sent you a screenshot of it. The dancing fireman in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Where is it?
Where is it? Maybe it is broken. Wait, there's a trigger button down there. Play trigger sequence. Wait for it. I give up.
Should have downloaded as a park.
It was working. Can't I put another one down? Where do we put this thing? See? See?
Whoa! What the heck?
I was trying to tell you.
Oh my gosh! Look at him go! He's got rocket. He has rocket jet.
I told you.
Oh my gosh!
It's a fiery dance. Welcome to the Hunger Games. Wow! Whoa! So you know what happened is when I reloaded the park, it killed the triggers. It worked.
That's so cool.
This one's got like a rocket hands. Look at him. He's
Iron Man.
Oh, that's a good idea, Chant. Wait, somebody can turn this into Iron. Oh, that's a really good idea, Chant.
We're waiting for it.
Woo!
Oh, that is so cool.
And this thing goes flying. I don't know what this is.
I love how crazy this is.
Absolutely. It doesn't look like it's working properly, but I'm here for it.
You know.
Yeah,
it's the frustrating part that, it's just bugs that they have to work through. Why is the book opening? Go look at the book.
What?
Look, it's opening and closing. Oh my gosh, I love this.
Of course you do. Chapter 1, The Benevolent King. There it is. Take a screenshot. Unless you want to read the whole story.
Oh, this build is so creative, and I love all the moving parts. Like I said, it's just frustrating that there's still bugs to fix out, but that's to be expected, and they will fix it, so. Yeah,
the triggers are bugged. So, in terms of heavily sequenced things, we're going to avoid them until probably next year. And next year's just like a month or two away, so don't freak out, Next year, it is a 2025! Sorry.
That was good and appropriate.
Yeah. So yeah, in terms of like contests and that sort of thing, we'll avoid doing, you know, big sequence things. Keep it simple for now. I think in terms of if it does work in a park file, like you said, then it'll be fine for like coaster spotlights and stuff, right? Park spotlights. So yeah, that was a cool creation, and that was from Micreps. Really neat, really, really neat. All right, and that's what it started as. We have the comparison before and after.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So that's something. That's a thing. Oh, next up is Medusa's Curse by Pixel West 89, a pioneer in this community.
Pixel West says, this is my first ride skin made in Planet Coaster 2. The theme is clear. The curse of Medusa. Will you survive this soaked ride, or will you end up as a statue? Have fun, Johnny. I can't wait to see all the Planet Coaster 2 creations from the community. Greetings, Pixel West. Ooh, whoa. That's cool. In just time.
Oh,
Ooh.
we shot at her.
This is really well decorated. From the fleet here.
It is a Pixel West. And this thing here, let me get the share code. Actually, yeah, this is something I don't normally do. But since we have the sheet, we're going to be putting the share codes for all these creations down in the description if you want to download them. And it's as simple as going in, browsing, typing in the share code, and it should come up. But yeah, look at this one. 400 likes. 5 stars. Very, very cool. It's 4 and a sliver.
Let's get them to 5.
Let's get it to 5. Yeah, it's wild. Really well done. Pixel West. Keep them coming. Did I
you
what?
go through the queue while I was reading?
No.
Oh.
I skipped over it.
Oh, the little people. I love the stone people.
Oh. What? We're just gonna forget all that happened. Moving on. Is this the next one? Big Air by Wormgar, another pioneer. Catching big air. What does he have to say for us?
Hey friends, I would like to present you all a recreation of my original Big Air ride from Planet Coaster 1. Staying true to the layout of the original was fun and psychotic since we don't have any DLC parts or custom images to work with yet. However, I try to bring a certain anti-establishment flair to my creations and went ahead with it anyway. If you're looking to lower the property value of your resorts, I highly suggest you punks find a spot for this ASAP.
I hear a squeak toy.
She's very excited about this build. Sorry I couldn't graffiti all of your names everywhere. Here's a link to the original for comparison.
Oh.
Bad man.
Wait, you can type in graffiti?
No, he did that himself. He custom did the graffiti. So he typed in mad and did the extras to make it look like graffiti.
Oh.
So extra mild.
You're quiet again.
Amazing. Hello?
Sound like you're in a hole. I gotta turn you up.
Hello.
200%. Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Be louder.
Hi. Hello. This is amazing.
Yeah. And the fact that this whole thing rotates with it.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. My goodness. I mean, you made a skate park. This is kind of insane. And this
Donnie is living it up.
This is the before, this is the after. Oh, we should probably ride it. I can barely hear you, chat. Well, that's a butt cheeks. Wow, he's got some thick cheeks. You see those?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do see. Thank you for pointing that out, Johnny.
No problem. You want to see them again? There they are.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, those
Oh
are
my gosh.
thick cheeks there. And that hat, too. Let's keeping it real.
I like the tennis shoes a ton.
The tennis shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Those are really nice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is ridiculous, Wormgar. I didn't expect anything less. It is so noisy in this park. Shall we keep on going to another noisy ride? What's the next noisy attraction? I've lost my submission form.
The Passage by MuFuTee Unranked.
MuFuTee! I haven't seen MuFuTee in like 8 years. Wait, hold the phone. Who is MuFuTee? This? Okay, MuFuTee. MuFuTee. Hold on, I'm doing a search. MuFuTee.
They spent a lot of time with Planet Coaster 1.
So MuFuTee, I always put the names of the creators in the tags so that when I search on my channel, they come up. So they did Fallout the Park, Park Spotlight 7.
Oh my gosh!
7, Park Spotlight 07 by
He's
MuFuTee.
like an unranked pioneer.
Yeah, and they did Bill's Outpost as well as like a boomerang. They did some amazing stuff at the. And why are they unranked? It took them 7 years to join Discord. We got to move them up to what? Master Builder? I don't know.
Wow.
Mufu? Well, let's see. How masterful is this creation? Well, let this be the judge of it.
All right, Mufu says, heyo, I spent a lot of time with Planet Coaster 1. I'm now even more excited about what the second part will bring. This is my very first flat ride skin for the Overpower ride. The queue winds around the ride, allowing for breathtaking views and adventure in the tropics for old and young.
I had to get the volume down for this game. It's so noisy with all these rides. I don't know why the rides are extra noisy in Planet Coaster 2. It's absurd.
They are.
Yeah, this is great. MuFuTee, welcome back. Haven't seen you in like 7 years.
Wow. This is really well decorated.
Yeah, we can go up the queue, up and around. Ooh.
Love it.
Got the cage here.
Safety cage, good, good. I'd push Johnny out for sure.
Ugh. I'll stop making cheeky comments.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Can't stop.
I'll make a cheeky comment as I fall to my death.
Wow.
Very cool.
Let's take a look at all 4 of these at night real quick.
This is cool.
I'm wearing 2 different pants, honey.
What'd you say about my pants?
Are they cheetah print?
Cheetah print?
Yeah. They were totally cheetah print. Chat, if you saw it too.
Okay. You wanted to see them at night?
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Oh, I love how warm this one is.
What about
Well lit.
Wormgars?
Okay, I love the colorful lighting on the statue.
This
Jeez,
is
so
this
impressive.
one is probably one of the best lit scenes I've seen in Planet Coaster 2 yet.
Oh yeah.
It looks really good.
Yep.
I know. Okay, so MuFuTee has like created some good stuff in the past. Like I said, Fallout the Park. They did the Star Wars collection they were one of the first Workshop Wednesdays. Remember, I featured an entire creators collection, and they did an entire Star Wars collection. Then they did Bill's Outpost. I feel like what they've done in Planet Coaster, and then this, I would be willing to jump them up to Master Builder.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do that because MuFuTee's been around. So
Biggest promotion leap I've ever seen. Congratulations, MuFuTee.
from unranked to master. I mean, they have a history. They just never joined Discord until 8 years later. So that's pretty cool. All right, welcome home, MuFuTee. It's about time you joined Discord. Jesus. All right, let's keep on keeping on. What do we got next?
Hungry Octopus by Whatsknupp, an expert builder.
Whatsknupp? What's up?
That is incredible. I love that sculpture. Whatsknupp says, heyo, here we have a hungry octopus. Be careful not to be mistaken for a crab, as it is her favorite meal. The ride is fully customized with a fun sequenced event making the octopus come to life.
Oh. Oh my God, there's happy crabs.
Oh,
Oh my God, you scared me. It's amazing. Oh, this one's great. The jiggly fish on there. Oh, wow. These are nice.
I love it.
Okay, wait for this chant. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, why is my buttons not working? There we go. Look at
Oh my gosh.
Tentifu.
That's amazing. Oh.
It's not working. You're right, something's broken with the triggers because, oh no, I've already unsubscribed to it. But that's okay because we have share codes in the description. And if we go to the Frontier Workshop, so I apparently when I like stage them, it's all fine as I'm placing them down. Then I save the park, we come back to it later, and everything's broken. So that sucks. So if there's anything like heavily triggered, we have to keep that in mind, because we'll just plonk it there. If I go into test mode, it should be constant. See that?
Oh, gotcha.
Now I would take it one step further and add another rotator on this middle segment, and then another one on the end segment, and another one there. Does that make sense? Because then this one
Make it more wiggly.
This one will wiggle, this one will wiggle, this one will wiggle as the whole thing wiggles, and it'll have like a tailish wiggle effect. But I guess it's not really worth it if the triggers are not gonna work anyway. So I still think it's a brilliant effort, because we were saying we were seeing sculptures like this in previous episodes, and I said I wish they were more animated. Now they are, and we're headed in the right direction. And these, look, ooh, what are they called? Suction cups? Those things are so well done. Yeah, this is great. Look at all the crabbies.
So well done. The characters are fantastic. The sculptures are really well done.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Oh, so much fun.
And even just like the corally bits, that's all really nice. You did definitely try to include a queue and all that, which I appreciate. Although there was this path that just went to nowhere, so I don't know what was up with that. And this one too. I think you could just kind of cut it here, right? And here. So, I mean, there's some excess junk in the blueprint is all. That's fine, but...
I believe you just called it junk.
It is!
Oh my goodness, how could you?
There's excess junk in the blueprint. Just get rid of it.
Aww.
I'm sorry, it's masterful. It's not junk. No, I think we're seeing a lot from this creator. Who was it? Whatsknupp. Yeah, Whatsknupp went from like builder to expert in our last contest from making so much. And I think you're on your way to master, right?
Absolutely.
What else did they do? They were in the last episode, weren't they? Yellow submarine. All right, that yellow submarine's gonna hold you back. Sorry, we're gonna keep. All right, next up is Marina's Screamer by Starry Agent 99, a master builder. Oh.
Starry Agent says, this is an aquatic-themed hammer swing ride skin. Board your submarine and set out from the underwater laboratory to explore the deepest trenches on Earth as you ascend and then dive through the deep sea. I designed this for anyone looking to add an extreme flat ride to their aquatic theme park. I hope you all enjoy it.
Oh my god. That silly Jigglypuff fish thing? It honks. Look at it. You see the honk?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do. Wow, this is really cool looking.
I can't find a good view. There we go. All right, when we get close to it, give us a good honk chant.
No.
Come on.
No.
Honk. Honk. All right, this is great. I love the sign. It's beautiful.
It's incredibly well themed. I love the colors.
It's well themed. The queue is integrated. Is this the queue? How can I tell? This lady's, she's like, exit, queue.
But I want to go again.
I want to
cut the line.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is what I like to see, guys. Wow. This is sick. Because we're going through, we have little samples. Oh. An airlock. Even the dog's excited. And the Krabby Crab?
So much detail.
Yeah, this is one of the best aquatic themed flat rides we've seen yet in terms of composition, theming, queue, color palette. It really hits on all the levels. I mean, Star Agent 99, Master Builder, says it all, right?
Absolutely. It feels really realistic. Like I could go to any theme park, water theme park, and this would be there. It's really good.
And I think this is a good example because I was saying that our expert builder here is on their way to being master, but you can see, like I said, there was some excess stuff in the pathing that was left behind, and you see the difference between this queue and this queue, right? Mm-hmm. And this is your master builder, and it's side by side, so now you can draw like inspiration and direct comparison. What is the master builder doing that I forgot over here in my build, and take some inspiration from that. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But the creativity there is next level, so I love it. Keep pushing in that direction. It's really good. Hammer swing time, very, very nicely done. All right, next up we have a flaming windmill.
Oh my gosh, I love it!
The Burning Blade by Melladius, unranked builder, now builder. And what do they have this? Oh, they said PS5. There we go. Go ahead and read.
My first flat ride skin on PS5, using it in my first park on Planet Coaster 2, Fright Fair. Oh, that's cool. Still getting used to the builder tools, influenced by the Burning Blade Tavern at Epic Universe.
Cool.
That's incredible.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it does say on PS5 in their description. So we talked about this in a previous episode. I said it'd be good if I make when in the submission form and ask you what platform you're on. I have done that, but this was submitted before that. So people have been putting it in the description up until this point, and it kind of triggered us that response. So I do see some people filling out the platform for all submissions since I put that in. So it'll be a thing going forward, but we definitely want to call out when somebody's on console, because, you know, we can include the console community now. Now, one thing I really like about this creation, I didn't do this, Chant, and
that's awesome.
It made me go, holy bananas, is this reality? But, so, this is just smart. The auto-tunneling has a certain height based off your path. So if I dropped a path in the ground, or I guess, yeah, it did something here. See, there's ground here, but there's not here. I don't know how they pulled this off, but it made me realize that, like, they figured out the height of which it tunnels and then made the pieces in between that. And I was kind of shocked because I was like, wait, that's a thing? I didn't realize until I put the blueprint down. I was like, no way, you can actually do this? Where, like, I didn't actually have to go and get the tunnel tool and carve that all out. It just went plonk, and we have an underground queue. There's something so fascinating about this to me. Do you not agree?
Oh no, it's fantastic. And well done too.
It's the highlight of the creation.
I was like, isn't it missing a queue? And then when you went underground, I'm just like, holy crap.
And this is another, yeah, it's not only is it has a queue,
and it's on fire,
but it's done in a unique way. And I think this was completely unnecessary, but it turned out so awesome that I love.
That's completely necessary.
I like the queue more than the ride. I'm sorry. Oh, it's unique. I just, yeah, and that's where I feel like we're one part of me requesting to see people integrate these queues is I think this is a good example of we haven't seen it all yet. And yeah. And it's like, what else can you do with these queues? And I just, every time we see a new one, we're constantly discovering new things. So that's great. Welcome to the community, and keep building on that PS5. That's awesome to see the console creators sending in their submissions. All right, next up, we have the Jungle Voyage Flat Ride and Flumes little mini park by Winterly, an advanced builder.
And Winterly says, a fully decorated upswing flat ride and 2 flumes in a lush jungle oasis / island resort theme. The splash sequence on the flat ride got cut short and editing it seems to be bugged, but otherwise I'm very happy with this. My first full creation in the game. It is meant to be placed into a park that already has some other attractions. Hey, we got you covered. I suggest placing it to the left-hand side to help avoid crowding. Hope you enjoy the experience.
I like it. I like this little mini park concept. It's cool. This little queue is kind of cute as well. Kind of reminds me of a hedge maze or something. It's kind of neat. There's an umbrella on the That's a thing. So the only thing I would recommend right away, if you have a pool in your blueprint, just have like a cute little change room shop off to the side, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because now the guests can't change if they want to go in the pool. So if you're doing pools, include the change rooms, and maybe even you can take it one step further and do the pool shop where they sell like the balloons and things, the water things. I think that's all you need, right? And a lifeguard. So yeah, 3 little boxes to check when you're creating pools, but I like to see the pools added in to the flat rides. It's a little bit of extra fun. It definitely elevates the creation a little bit. I like it.
I love the addition of flumes, multiple attractions in one blueprint.
Yeah, wait till you see my flumes. I have an episode coming up in the future. I made a spaghetti bowl of flumes, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, the flumes are fun. Yeah, very cool. This definitely has a different theme vibe than anything so far. It doesn't have Viking. It doesn't quite feel...
Jungle.
Yeah, it has this jungle adventure vibe to it that I like.
And yeah, I love it.
Yeah, there's these little bit of thatchy pieces, and then mixed with these, I don't know what that is, the armor from the Viking, the shingling. It does give it this kind of bamboo-ish jungle vibe, like tiki. I like it. So this is a theme that I think we could keep pushing in this direction, and I'd like to see more of. So very innovative.
Yep, love it.
Good job, Winterly. All right, we're gonna go on to the next area of the park. We got another area back there too. That's the.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got stuff everywhere. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Where am I? We're in a theme park, guys. I think this is it. This is the Rise of Jotun. Is that by Rumpwell? I feel like we've featured Rumpwell before. It says unranked, but I know they probably submitted a bunch of stuff while they're still unranked. But Rumpwell the Builder. Look at these little derpy arms.
I think they're adorable.
I do too.
All right. Rumpwell says this is a Helter Skelter reimagined as one of the powerful Norse titans. Why can I never pronounce these things? Hrungnir. That's what we're gonna go with, as he awakens from his slumber. This was definitely not an easy build, but I'm very proud of what I was able to accomplish while at work. This blueprint is complete with lighting and pathing.
Hold the phone! Say that last sentence again? The end of the last sentence.
Very proud of what I was able to accomplish while at work.
How dare you? How dare you?
It's fine. Rumpwell's not his real name. They'll never know.
Okay, we're not gonna get him in trouble here today. Oh my god.
Ready to bring terror to the villages of your own Viking parks or themed regions.
Awesome. Well, you may not have made your boss proud, but you made us proud here today.
We're very proud of it. I love it.
Rumpwell. I don't know why I love his name.
I do
little
too.
Rumpy Rumpwell.
I mean, if it is his real name, he's probably the only one out there, in which case his boss will find out.
Then you'll be making more than slides from now on. That's awesome. I like the
fantastic.
derpy arms. It's great.
You know what? I love the use of the animatronics and bringing your builds to life, so I'm sold.
Yeah, I'm here for it. It's great. Okay, next up, Whimsy. Whimsy by Buddha. Another unranked, now builder.
And Buddha says Whimsy is a Viking/forest themed board slide with a family-friendly atmosphere. Take a ride in the garden as you slip from day to night in Whimsy. Been a sub for a long time, Johnny, and thanks for all the years of work. More to come.
You're very welcome. Thank you for the gratitude. This is I like this one just because it's very cartoony, you know? I like
whimsical.
It is Whimsy.
I like these panels. Yeah, Whimsy. Perfect name.
The grassy, I don't even know what this is, but it's adorable looking. They're all just sitting on this grass patch floating around. It's so stupid, but I like it.
I wish, you know what? I want to see in the middle of that little, where everybody's facing, I want to see a picnic table.
Oh, picnic table.
Right.
I was thinking like a little creature.
Well, a creature there, but like on the actual ride itself, everybody's facing the middle, which is blank.
That.
Yeah, I want to see a little picnic table or something.
Or, I want a character like a little Whimsy. I don't know what a Whimsy looks
Whimsy?
like.
What's a Whimsy? Little fox?
Well, no. I was thinking more like a Jigglypuff kind of character.
Okay, all right, okay.
Like a little Jigglypuff is Whimsy, and then you have Whimsy in here as well. Right?
Oh gosh, it's great. That's great.
Nice little sign, great little queue. It's well decorated. It's a strong first creation for sure. I like it.
I want to see it at night.
You want to see it at night?
I do.
Let me click this 14 times, and
Okay.
now we're nighttime.
Okay.
All right, that wasn't worth the 14 clicks, but
Wow. Was it worth like 10 clicks?
it's all right. It's better at day. All right.
Ooh.
Wow.
This one's really cool at night, though.
So one thing I've noticed, Chant, the teacups has been like by far the most popular ride skin, right? We've seen so many teacups, but this little thing is getting a lot of love lately.
It really is.
I think we've seen like 4 this episode. This is crazy. I love this thing. What are we looking at? Who's this by? Is this the Aquatic?
Aquatic.
Helter Skelter. by Rawkinrex. Rawkinrex.
And Rake, silver Patreon.
Oh, thank you for the support. Oh, and Whatsknupp is also silver Patreon, so shout out to Whatsknupp.
And Rawkinrex says, I needed an Aquatic, lighted Helter, Skelter, and RCT original flat ride brought to Planconia 2 with the deluxe edition. I put a rotational light beam in the top center of the lighthouse interior. Includes paths and scenery around the edge of the path. I have been inspired by the Channel 5 Planet Coaster community for years now. This is my first time submitting to be spotlighted.
I don't know why the light's not really like... Oh, it is working. Okay, it's just very dim. I think it's just because everything else is so bright around it.
Yeah, maybe the lights in the game don't project necessarily the light beams that they did in Planet Coaster 2, maybe.
That's adorable. Whee! We saw a lighthouse in one of the previous episodes, and we were saying this is what needed to be done. Well, here's what we were talking about. Rotator with a light on it. Easy peasy. Simple, but it works.
Yep.
And this music's fantastic, but now I got I gotta figure out my sound situation, because everything's so noisy, but the music's not. So oh, what the heck are you doing, you dangerous?
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
What?
No.
Holy Rumpwell.
Kick him out of the park. He just falls in his butt. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Kick this kid out of the park. That is not how you ride the ride.
I like that. I'm not gonna kick
That's
him
how you would ride the ride.
No, I wouldn't,
gosh.
but I'm not gonna kick him
rules.
out for that.
Totally.
All right, next up is Alice in Wonderland teacups by definitely not a bot.
We believe you.
All right.
Advanced builder, and
Drink
they say,
me, chat.
Don't go crazy, Johnny. Just drink a little bit. An Alice in Wonderland-based teacups ride, including the Queen of Hearts, the Drink Me flask, the Watch from the Rabbit, and the Hat of the Mad Hatter, Q included.
Look at the Queen.
The Queen is really well done. I want to get a close-up of her.
That's great.
Custom signage. I love the signage.
The elements are great. The Drink Me bottle's great. The Queen's awesome. The clock. Is it the Mad Hatter hat? Oh, the whole. It's the cup.
The whole platform. Yep.
Yeah. All right. And compared to like the original teacups, you've recolored all the teacups to be Cheshire. What's it called? The cat.
Yeah, Cheshire cat.
Yeah. Okay. Words. So that's clever, creative. And then you put the whole like what is this? The Queen of Hearts thingy, and turn it into like, what are they called?
It's like a roulette table.
Roulette table. There you go. Thank you. Composition wise, I'd love to see a little bit more of that Wonderland around the teacups with the queue going through it, right? You have a beautiful little garden here, which I think is nice, but it would be cool to see some more of that Alice in Wonderland stuff in the queue. And this tree is doing you a massive disservice by even existing.
Aww.
Well, you can't see the ride.
I mean, that part is true. Maybe it needs to be further in the back. Push up and push it in the back.
That's a good point. Like, having that stuff is better in the back. For sure.
I agree. We want to see the ride because we want to see more of
an Alice in Wonderland here.
You've done so good with your props that I want more. I want to see more. It's really beautiful. I just want more.
Yeah, you're doing a great job with these basic shapes. Go, well, what can I build next? What can I build next? Keep squeezing that in and around there, and this just, it takes it to a next level. These are the elements that we see in masterful builds. We want to see that pushed further and further, and I think you're onto something really good.
Yeah. I love that you got her little tiny crown across because she's a big queen and she always just wears this tiny crown.
That's great. No, it's really good. Cute. The basic shape artistry is awesome. I love it. And next to that, yeah, you go, another teacups. What did I say?
Oh my goodness, Skelter and teacups.
Yeah, these are the fan favorites right now. This is the Berserker by Owen, and they're a builder. What do they have to say here?
Owen says, Berserker, a warrior who fought with wild ferocity, invites you to take a spin on this Viking-themed teacups flat ride. This was my second custom flat ride skin in Planet Coaster 2, and it fits very well into a Viking theme area, utilizing a variety of pieces, including the large windmill in the middle. This ride was built for my current theme park project and fits snugly into the center of my Viking area. I hope you enjoy this custom teacups.
Woo!
I love that his description description was like this warrior who fought with wild ferocity and invites you to like a tea party.
Yeah. It's a bit ridiculous.
Fantastic. And I love the ridiculous.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way you can incorporate more of that. Like this Viking is like a
dapper, maybe a dapper Viking.
Dapper Viking.
Right?
There we go.
Like,
it's
an axe in his top hat.
Yeah, and can we incorporate that where, you know, you're welcome to the Viking Warriors teacup party. That's great.
Only the fiercest warriors welcome.
We saw the complete opposite where someone turned these all into beer kegs, and it was super manly Viking teacups. So,
yeah, well, I'm a fan of this one.
Yeah, teacups are getting some love.
I feel.
Yeah, this one's fun. I like it. All right, let's keep on keeping on. What's here? What's this? The Lumberjack by Boof. Boof. I like that name.
I do too. Unranked Boof says, a wood chopping good time on Lumberjack. Path and queue ready to go.
Ready to go. That's what we like to see. And they are cutting logs. Wow.
This is such a cool looking ride.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I think we haven't seen the half of it yet. Like,
I think you're right. What crazy stuff can we do?
I know, it moves in so many directions. When you start attaching pieces to it, you get like such a wacky contraption.
Pixelated? I'm looking at you.
Aww.
What can you do with it?
Look at that. Yeah.
So
you could turn these into like blades. I think we've seen that before, right? The Blade Fury one.
Swords attached.
Swords,
sword dancing
yeah.
or sword spinning.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's pretty solid. It's cute. It does the job. It is the Lumberjack. I like it.
Yep.
It's a solid first-time creation from a builder.
Hey.
Yay. Whoa! Gulpee! Gulpee Wild Ride by Yama Sama YouTube Gaming. Shout out to their YouTube and Twitch at Yama Sama Network. Links are down in the description for all socials, every episode. And what do they have to say about this Gulpee ride, Chant?
Yama Sama says an aquatic themed / Gulpee branded 360 swing ride made by Yama Sama YouTube Gaming. Enjoy!
I had no idea that this ride was a thing. I don't think we've ridden this one yet.
I need to take a closer look.
Yeah,
that person is terrified. That kid.
So it swings like the hammer, but it rotates like the chair. So you. It's so
this
rad.
is terrifying.
Oh wait, and
I would be so scared.
Oh, I like this.
Oh no.
Yeah, this thing is wild.
Jeez.
I need to take an outside look at this. Yeah, so this it shoots Gulpee at us. Oh, it just puked all over us. Oh my god, look at that. It's just barfing everywhere. This thing rotates. That's awesome.
Crazy.
Although I don't think your sign is attached to it. No, it's not. You can make this rotate with it, I bet. Right?
I mean, it's attached to it. That's why it's going with it as it swings.
It's attached to the swing, but not the rotator is my point.
Yeah, my question is, can you also attach to that?
I would assume so.
I would assume so, but I haven't tested it myself.
Yeah. It's a good question.
But wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, this is cool. I definitely feel like this aquatic stuff works really well with Gulpee.
Yes.
And I want to see more like Gulpee aquatic mixtures. It's just something about like the glass tubes, the silliness, the playfulness. Like some of this kind of reminds me of like a McDonald's playpen or something, you know what I mean? And and like it's like that's where you would see a Gulpee, I guess, you know? There's something silly about it that's very playful in its nature. And I feel like, you know, we're barely scratching the surface of the Gulpee water park stuff. It's fun. I like it. It's inspirational, and I want to see more like this. It's great. Very, very fun. All right, we're going over to the kitty corner. The last 3 of the day.
Hey!
Little 3 over here in this small little nook. All right. I thought you'd like this one, Chant. I picked this up for you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait.
I love this.
Hold the phone. Pause. We're going to get the volume all the way up. Okay. It's up. You ready for this? Everybody quiet. Shh. Do you hear it?
Bubbles?
Bubbles? I can hear the bubbles.
You can hear the bubbles.
I'm not.
I love the bubbles.
Okay, this is, what is this, the current?
The current.
That can't be right.
Is it not?
I guess it's the current by Shenanigans again? Oh, yeah. Is that right?
Huh?
All right. I guess it's the current. Oh, it is.
It's the current.
Quite literally.
Currently the current. Shenanigans unranked. PS5.
Oh.
Once I took...
Keep reading.
Once I took a look at the spot ride, I knew those seats were begging to be little turtle shells. I can't wait for Frontier to let us add grouped scenery to ride vehicles because I was worried about making 8 turtles, but luckily I found this turtle is easy to make after the 3rd one or so.
Okay, I love how these chairs look like saddles and also turtle shells. Like,
yes,
it's brilliant.
The vision is there, and it's so true. You have such a good eye. Love the turtles. Love the bubbles.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, okay, so I've been pre-screening and trying to pick out ones that I think the audience will enjoy, the ones that me and Chant will have something to talk about. And there's a certain quality standard that I'm looking for. And this one I was like, it's a little bit like, it could use, it could be use a little bit more, but then it's one of those less is more. I was like, the turtles are so perfect. I have to show this. You know, you need to have one element to your creation that really captivates us. And these turtles and the bubbles is just a beautiful combination. It's so good. It's so simple, but it's cute. I would just love to see that exterior elevated a bit more, right? Just to be as fun and as playful. This fence needs some love. But it's such a good idea, and the basic shape art is brilliant. It's adorable. I love these turtles.
They're fantastic. I love them.
They're
Such
really
great
good.
vision with the seating as the shell.
Absolutely. Yep. All right. Next up, we have the monster swing by Bish. Bish! I feel like I'm
Bish.
Bish!
Bish says, "Hey, honey." I mean, Johnny.
What's up, Bish? Oh! In your face, Bish!
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. My first time ever submitting something to you. I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, shoot.
Way to go, Johnny. Way to go. Long story short, I broke both my feet at gymnastics training, but I'm good and all. That, haha.
Now I'm feeling bad for me.
Yeah, Johnny, shame on you.
Whoa. Why don't you suck it up, Bish?
All right, let's see. Lucky for me, I broke...
Keep going, sorry.
They say, lucky for me, I broke them just 3 days before Planet Coaster 2 launched, so I knew what I was going to do for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, I mean, not to point out the obvious, but it sounds bland, you breaking your feet. I started playing Planco 1 back in 2018 and have just been hooked. The flat ride I have made is a Viking-themed ride. I'm from Denmark, so of course it had to be Viking.
I love it.
This is cool.
The arms. So I've seen these like rocky creatures with floating poundy arms in video games before. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but you've
like rock elementals type things.
Yeah, rock elementals. Their arms kind of like come apart and float and stuff, right?
Huh?
So like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this like looks weird at first, and then you're like, but it kind of makes sense because it's like mystical, right? The arms are floating. So I don't know what you can do to tie it together. Maybe you can get some. Is there like a breezy starry effect that we could put in between the arms? You know what I mean? So it looks like it's glitter. Yeah, like
the glitter glows.
Yeah, so if we could put some glitter in there, I think it would kind of help explain the story. It'll suspend the belief that they're like magically moving arms. Does that make sense? Well, I guess the ride itself kind of does that, but
yeah,
it's neat.
It's very cool.
It's fun. Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks for finally submitting something, and welcome to the community, Bish27. Wrath of the Golem by Balthazar. That Balthazar is a villain in a game that I've been playing a month ago, Lost Eidolons. So now you have to go play Lost Eidolons because you are Balthazar.
It's a requirement.
It's a requirement. So
right now.
Summon your inner Balthazar and go play Lost Eidolons. It's an amazing game. We're gonna have to get the volume up on this one. I love the Viking music. Why aren't people using this more often? All right, we're going to crank it and read what they have to say for us. And let's summon our inner Viking. It's a teacups again. What did I say?
I know.
Teacups 7? There's 7 teacups in this park? All right, go, chat.
Valvolar says, where to go? This is my first attempt to create a flat ride with the new functions in Plancoaster 2. I changed the teacups into little ships based on a ride from Themepark, the Effelington in Netherlands. Although that was based on Sinbad, but I guess it works as Vikings too. Absolutely.
This is adorable. T-ships.
I love this. With the little waves at the bottom. I love that.
Ooh, these dragons are cool on the flags.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to make those. Like, out of basic shapes.
It's really immersive.
The splashes make me feel like I'm sailing the high seas here. Look at this. And this little funky guy, he makes it into every build these days.
Oh, he's flexing on us.
It's great. I definitely feel like there's something you need to do to this building to break it up.
Maybe just add some flags, some banners.
Flags and banners, but maybe every other one should have like different windows or a torch or a shield and swords. Yeah, something like that. Maybe we can add like a little peak to the roof every once in a while or a sideways window, right? Something to break that up. I think that would be great. But the concept of it looks cool. Like it's nice, for sure. All right. Very good stuff. A lot of really good creations here today. We're doing things a little bit different. I'm just gonna be fully transparent with everybody. When I look at your creations, I'm putting the code. I try to judge it off its screenshot. And some people give me a screenshot that looks like this, literally a screenshot of the floor, and I'll force to download the creation and look at it, and you know, sometimes I get a better look at it. But generally based off just one screenshot and one screenshot alone, I try to get an idea of what I think's the most interesting, and I'm trying to put the most interesting ones up front. So these are kind of like my favorites, obviously, but it's perceived favorites because there's some that we open up and I go, holy moly, these are way better than they looked in the screenshots, right? And that sort of thing. So, yeah. But there's a lot of creations that'll get sent in that are like, you know, 50 objects attached to it. They're not quite meeting that quality standard. And I felt like, you know, I don't want to feature every single creation. There should be at least like a requirement. And that's where I was trying to say with like some of these creations, this is like where my quality bar is at. I feel like you need to at least get to this quality or higher for us to feature it, because as you can see, we're getting a ton of submissions. and we're already almost recording for an hour, and this isn't even the half of them. We're getting this many a week, you guys. So, you know, for anyone sending their stuff in that maybe didn't get a feature, doesn't mean you won't get a feature. Keep trying, keep sending your stuff in, but try to look at everything that you see today's episode and look at the things that we're liking. I think everybody did something different where it's like, is it the color scheme that you're going for? Is it the basic shapes? Did you do something really interesting with your queue? Again, with the basic shape art. There's something nice about each one of these where when I'm picking them and like choosing which ones I think are my perceived picks that will be really good, when we actually take a closer look, there's a lot of little things that surprise me. Try to capture those surprising elements in your screenshots when you're submitting your stuff. Sell us your creation, right? When I saw these turtles, I immediately wanted to place them down, right? So
yes.
Make sure to include something that captivates us, that makes us want to download it, makes us want to put it into the parks and take a closer look at them. So just wanted to let everybody know that what we're looking for going forward to get featured on the show. And here's a good example, a range of things from masterful builds down to very first time creators. And with that being said, there's a lot of builders in this episode. We're not just featuring the masterful stuff. We're looking at the beginners as well. So everybody definitely has an opportunity to get featured. So keep keeping on and keep sending in your stuff and try to use the stuff that we feature as your inspiration. So we can one day build crazy stuff like this. All right, with that being said, Chant, do you have any fun mini games for us here today?
Yeah, let's do our random park picks. Are you ready, Johnny?
I'm ready.
All right, your first one is most quirky architecture.
Quirky. But what's the most quirky architecture? Quirky. What does quirky mean? Like silly? Silly?
Silly or weird? Mm-hmm.
Quirky.
I know which one I would pick for that one.
Okay, you take this question. I'm stumped.
Okay, I'll take it. It's gonna be the very first one we looked at, the spinning towers.
Oh, it is kind of quirky, isn't it?
That is insane, epic, definitely quirky architecture.
I called it batshit crazy, but I'll take quirky.
You know, quirky and that, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, that's not a good example of it. This is a better one.
There we go. Look at that, it's so insane.
Oh, it's so good. All right, what's my question? What's your question for me?
You can have most eye-catching from far away.
Oh, it's got to be the big air.
It's
That's eye-catching if I've ever seen anything.
Oh, eye-catching. It's stunning.
I mean,
I was so shocked when
these
he
also
looked upside
caught my
down.
eye. Sorry, I had to do it.
Okay, now we know. From far away, Johnny can still see what catches his eye.
It's funny, okay? All right, what's the next one? You go again.
Me? Okay, most likely to have a secret passageway.
Oh, well, there's one that literally has a secret passageway.
How can we not pick that one? It's gotta be the windmill. Oh yeah, 100% most likely to have one.
It's most likely to have one. It's factually. How about you pick one that you think has a secret hideaway?
Still that one.
Still that one?
No, that one has more hidden secrets, I'm sure of it.
Okay, give me another one.
All right, and your last one is best ride skin that doubles as art.
What? What is this chat GPT? What is that question? They all are art.
Yep, well, you gotta pick one. You gotta give it to one.
Like something that I would put in my, like, on the wall at my art museum.
Yes. What would you put on your dining room table?
I would put a turtle.
Oh, yes.
That would go on my dining room table 100%.
Yeah.
Little turtle squirtle. I love it. I think that might be the most cheerful thing I've seen all week. Let's go. Those turtles are amazing. All right, what did you guys think of these creations? I really feel like we stepped it up in terms of layout, how many, the quality. Like, I think this is the third ride spotlight that we've done so far, Chant. They're getting better every time, aren't they?
Every time. By leaps and bounds. It's absolutely crazy.
Not like there were some good ones, like Gronk. Remember Gronk? Like that was incredible.
Gronk was fantastic.
There's some unforgettable ones, but like the overall quality, like I feel like even the builders are building better than they first were. And we're seeing reoccurring names and it's really good. So I just want to give everybody a pat on the back saying you're all doing amazing work and these are all stunning. And I look forward to doing these every single week. So keep sending them on in and we'll keep checking them out. So there we go, Chant. Any final thoughts?
No, I just really enjoyed looking at all these with you. Fantastic work.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye now.
Bye now.